Good evening, and I want to welcome you all back to the second part here for my third and final speech. I appreciate you guys hanging in there with me and bearing with me on this. So let's go ahead and get started tonight. The speech is going to be a persuasive speech. So hopefully what I'm going to be talking about isn't going to be too far out there for some of us to grasp. It is something that's taking place. It is something that the government isn't exposing or covering up. It is of a civil and social matter, definitely, in my opinion. I think it's something that we all definitely need to be aware of as well. So I'll go ahead and get started here. What I'm going to be talking about tonight is the HAARP program. That's HAARP. It's a high-frequency aerial research project. The way this originally started was a gentleman by the name of Tesla. And he had found a way of transmitting large amounts of energy from one point to another. And he found this very useful for that we would be able to transfer energy in case there was a power outage or something of that nature in, like, say, one city, and we would transfer energy through the air to another city, and we'd be able to power that city. Unfortunately, the military had gotten their hands on this and basically has now turned it into some form of a super weapon that they can alter energy sources. There in Gonkla, Alaska, there's a big antenna array. You're going to see some pictures and watch a short video of this stuff. I'll show that to you. But what you'll notice more so than anything, you guys individually, would be the spraying that's going on each and every day. The spraying takes place usually early in the morning when the sun's come up, and then late in the evening when the sun's going down. When the moon's full at night, they spray. It looks like basically a regular jet airliner, but the gas excursion that comes from it doesn't disappear. It remains in the sky and then forms a cloud. What I'll do is I'll show you some pictures real quick of those, and then I'll come back and talk a little bit more of actually how those clouds form. Okay, so you've seen some of the pictures there, just real quick, of the clouds and the planes. Basically what happens is these things fly across the sky spraying what's known now as barium salt, which is used in X-rays. Once this line is laid down, it looks like a regular jet trail or a gas trail off of a jet. But a regular gas trail or jet trail disappears a short distance and behind it. This remains and then begins to spread out as cirrus or stratus clouds, and then basically blankets the sky. What you'll notice in the pictures is that they lay these out in grids, and the reason they do this is because they are monitoring the activity as well. They're able to turn off and turn on the energy burst or sources, and the reason they would have to do that is because it's been reported that if a regular jet airliner carrying passengers flies through this energy field at the time it's activated, would actually disable its electronics and then would bring it down. So that's something critical as well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a real quick video, and I think it's going to help us out a little bit more on exactly what this is. You'll see the camera zoom in on a cloud and then actually zoom in on a plane that's actually spraying live at that time. And then what I'll do is I'll come back and talk to you just a little bit more because we're running short on time, and then I'll try to wrap this up for us. Thanks. Okay, so we just seen the video of the gentleman who actually recorded the live jet trails that was taking place in the plane, that one of the planes that was laying them down. One of the things that we need to make for sure that we remember here is not to be completely terrified of this project that's taking place. This is a project that can help and also hinder. One way it can help is that they are able to alter the weather patterns with this, since they're able to send energy in different areas of the sky. Cloud seeding's been around for a very long time. This is just another source of cloud seeding, in my opinion. But the other thing that we have to be very concerned about is what they're using in the chemical mix that they are laying down in the sky. This chemical mix does cause sickness, headache, nausea, upper respiratory problems, pneumonia. There's a very long list of side effects that these chemicals do cause. Overexposure to these things can definitely put you in the hospital and cause major cause you to have major problems. To stay completely away while they're spraying in the evening or in the morning, I wouldn't do that. I haven't myself. But what I'm trying to do is actually get you guys to understand that there is a difference between regular jet trails and chemtrails, is what they're known as. And that is a trail that the military is spraying in the sky that does form a cloud. Okay, this is taking place. This is taking place right before our eyes, and this is something that's not going away. If you watch the sky, you can see it. That should be persuasion enough to believe what I'm saying. A lot of times when you talk about things like this, people think you're plumb crazy. But you can go online, you can look at the resources, they're all out there. There's more than enough information on this that for you guys to know that this is true. This is something that is not fake, as you can see from the pictures, and as you can watch the sky yourself as it takes place. Again, I really appreciate you in being patient with me and helping me out with my projects here. You guys have been wonderful. I appreciate it again. Y'all take care and have a good evening.